Scientists wrestle with the best model for virus forecasting as Colorado's stay-at-home order gets extended. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. Governor Jared Polis opened a statewide address last night with a new timeline for staying at home.
This evening, I'm announcing that our Colorado stay-at-home order is now planned to end April 26th, 2 additional weeks beyond the current order, several days ahead of the national goal.
Colorado's new stay-at-home restrictions end 4 days before the national order, but the governor warned residents that April 2020 will be a lost month.
This is not the time to abandon what's been working. Quite the opposite. We need to keep up the good work for a while longer so we can eventually return to a level of normalcy in our economy and our society.
Essential travel and business restrictions are still in place, and rushing back to normalcy could have dire consequences.
These closures and restrictions will be temporary, but when you lose a life, you lose it forever.
Polis ended the address on a hopeful note, saying the work we do now in hospitals, grocery stores, and even at home will lead to, quote, a brilliant new day. Meteorologists use dozens of models to predict the weather, and virus forecasters are now doing the same, trying to answer when Colorado's COVID-19 outbreak will peak, and like weather, it is patchwork science. This from the Colorado Sun. 3 models vary wildly depending on public health restrictions, available beds, and compliance. A model from the University of Colorado shows the virus peaking in mid-May, overwhelming the state's estimated 10,000 ICU beds, unless residents comply fully with the governor's new stay-at-home order. With compliance, patients will not overwhelm state hospitals. Another from University of Washington, revised Sunday and often quoted by the federal government, shows Colorado has already peaked at 1,000 hospitalizations, but it assumes social distancing through June 1st, and CU researchers say, quote, we have not peaked. A third independent model called COVID Act Now estimates ICU overload in early May and upwards of 32,000 hospitalizations by June, assuming poor compliance. With full compliance, it agrees with the CU model of no outbreak overload. So where is the truth? Says one CU researcher, part of the local modeling team. Multiple models are fine with me. I do not believe in one model to rule them all. A shout out to Krystal 93 listeners sending news tips, like Travis on Facebook, wondering if Summit County Hospital saw COVID-like symptoms before the first confirmed case on March 4th. We followed up with Dr. Casey Cowie at Summit Community Care Clinic, which sees only local patients.
It's really hard to say. There wasn't enough of that clustered in our own clinic to be able to make any kind of determination at this time.
Then we went to Dr. Mark Doucette, in charge of the ER at St. Anthony's Summit Medical Center.
I don't have any hard data on that, but I suspect that there probably was when we still had a county full of tourists.
Today, we're following a tip from Dawn, who's wondering why virus testing in Eagle County is 10 times higher than Summit, 1,700 tests compared to 160. Stay tuned in coming days for the answer. Summit County confirms 58 cases as of yesterday, 2 more than Sunday, and 32 hospitalizations. Statewide, there are 5,172 cases today, with 10 new deaths reported yesterday, bringing state total to 150 fatalities. And now a headline from the COVID-19 Twilight Zone, where Roseanne Barr believes coronavirus is a plot to kill off her generation. The 67-year-old baby boomer shared this incoherent plot with Norm Macdonald on his web show, saying boomer women inherited money from someone and someone else is trying to steal it back, without naming the someones in her theory. Avalanche danger is moderate today at all elevations in the Summit Eagle County zone. Your problem is loose, wet slide at all elevations on all aspects. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, rumors are swirling about open space trail closures in neighboring counties, but the devil is in the details. Gunnison, Chaffee, and Summit counties follow the state order, which bans non-essential travel outside your home county. This does not mean trailheads are roped off, but rather restricted to non-residents. In Eagle County, the order limits open space in the upper Colorado River area to residents of Eagle and Grand counties, and in the Roaring Fork area to residents of Eagle, Pitkin, and Garfield counties. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.